Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Way Back Movies. I'm James, and this is the second installment of the week in movies. Last Friday was my first one. This is basically a video series going over everything that's going to be happening the previous week in movies, any physical media news releases, anything that has been announced. I'm going to go ahead and let you know about that here. I'm not going to go over every single thing that was been announced because there's a lot of smaller stuff. This is mainly going to be like the bigger studio stuff and the bigger movies. A lot of things that are released on 4K and some things, bigger movies or catalog releases that are going to be released on Blu-ray. I'll let you know all about any of that information. So let's go ahead and get into This Week in Movies. All right, it was announced that on October 12th from A24, The Green Knight is going to be released on 4K. That is a movie that was released in theaters this year. I believe it's actually still in theaters now as of recording this video if you haven't seen it yet. But if you want to wait and get the physical copy in 4K, it will be released by A24, and that is December 12th of this year, 2021. So if you're looking to pick that up, it'll be available then. Also on December 12th, Free Guy starring Ryan Reynolds is going to be released on 4K. That's another one that I believe is still in theaters right now, but if you want to pick up the physical copy, October 12th is going to be when that is available. So far, I've only seen a slipcover edition on that one. Not sure if there's going to be a steelbook edition, but there will be a 4K slipcover edition coming out that day. It will have Dolby Atmos for the audio on that one, so if that is something you're interested in, October 12th is going to be when you can pick that one up. Also on October 12th on Blu-ray, Survive the Game with Bruce Willis and Chad Michael Murray is going to be released. That is only on Blu-ray. There is not a 4K edition of that one. I don't know a whole lot about this movie, but it will be released that same day, October 12th. Like I said, Blu-ray edition only, no 4K. Survive the Game, not to be confused with Surviving the Game with Ice-T. This is a different one, Survive the Game. That's Bruce Willis and Chad Michael Murray, I believe. Not too sure who that is, but obviously Bruce Willis. So if you are a fan of that movie or that's something you were interested in checking out, it's going to be October 12th for release date on that one. And being released on September 14th is Boss Baby Family Business on 4K. This will have just the standard slipcover edition. I didn't see anything about a steelbook coming out, but it will have the standard slipcover edition for Boss Baby on 4K. This one I saw did only have HDR for the color grading. There is no Dolby Vision that will be included in that, but it does have HDR. It will be coming out in 4K. So if you are a fan of Boss Baby, the sequel will be available September 14th of this year. All right, and coming out October 19th will be Carlitos Way is getting a 4K release. Now this one will have the standard slipcover edition, and there will be a steelbook edition of this, so you can get either one or both if you happen to be a huge fan of Carlitos Way. This has Al Pacino and Sean Penn in it. It doesn't have a Dolby Atmos track, but it does have a DTS-X audio track, which I believe is going to be an upgrade from the it's just the standard Blu-ray that's been out recently. So if you're looking to pick up Carlitos Way, you will have your choice of slipcover or steelbook edition on 4K. All right, and then on November 9th, 1983's The Outsiders, a Francis Ford Coppola movie, is getting a 4K release. I didn't see anything. I haven't seen the artwork or anything like that on there. They haven't released that yet. Obviously, there'll be a regular slipcover edition. I haven't heard anything about a steelbook edition, but Outsiders will be coming to 4K. They do have some new special features that I'm going to go ahead and have to write down here, read off on it, that are new for this version of the movie. There is a new restoration interview with the everybody that was involved in the 4K restoration process. You do get new deleted scenes that apparently were not on any of the Blu-ray releases. You get a new Francis Ford Coppola introduction to the movie. There is also a new feature, Francis Ford Coppola Anatomy of a Scene will be included in this. And a new featurette, Old House, New Home, will be available on the 4K. Not sure if all of those are going to be on the 4K disc, but apparently they are new features. Some may be on the Blu-ray, but apparently they're new features that weren't previously available on any of the previous Blu-ray releases for this movie. This one also will have HDR for the color grading. Didn't see anything about Dolby on that one, the Dolby Vision, so just strictly for HDR for the color grading on that one, and that will, like I said, be a November 9th release for Carlitos Way, standard slipcover edition or steelbook, whichever you prefer. All right, and from Lionsgate, 1991's LA Story, starring Steve Martin and Sarah Jessica Parker, will be coming out. That is going to be November 9th for that release. That is a Blu-ray release for LA Story. There is no 4K on that one. That's just a old school Blu-ray going to be that. I'm not sure if this one's been released prior to that. I didn't really see anything on that, but it will be getting a Blu-ray release on November 9th, LA Story. Like I said, Steve Martin, Sarah Jessica Parker, if you are a fan of that movie, you can pick it up then. I personally have not seen it, so it probably is going to be something I'll be picking up. But yeah, November 9th for the release date on LA Story. All right, and on November 23rd, for the final story, November 23rd, 1978's Invasion of the Body Snatchers is getting a 4K release, and that is going to be through Kino Lorber. This one will have Dolby Vision and HDR for the color grading, so regardless of what type of television you're running, you'll be able to get an awesome HDR color grading on that. Like I said, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, that's a Kino Lorber release. That is coming on November 23rd to 4K. So if you are a fan of that movie, that one is going to be available. I personally have not seen that one yet, but I definitely want to check that one out. So Kino Lorber usually does a good job with their releases, so definitely looking forward to Invasion of the Body Snatchers coming to 4K. All right, everybody, that's it for this week in movies. Hopefully you enjoy these series. Like I said in the comments down below, let me know if you enjoyed this series. Anything that's going to be released that you're looking forward to picking up, let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this movie, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. It helps out the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.